Hello guys, in this tutorial we will see the factorial concept. So when you are learning to calculate factorial in programming language, first you should know what is factorial, and after that you have to study about the logic, and then you can implement easily in the coding. So let's see. So factorial in mathematics, it's a product of all positive integer less than or equal to given positive integer, and it is denoted by that integer and exclamation point. So the factorial number, it is represented by number itself and it is followed by exclamation symbol. Suppose the 7 factorial, it is written as 1 into 2 into 3 into up to 7. So it start with 1 and it will go on up to the number itself. And the 0 is defined as equal to 1. For example, if you take the factorial of 4, it is written as 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Or you can also write in reverse order 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, because the answer will be same. So here one formula is created. Factorial of n equal to n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 up to 1. Okay, so you can design the formula here according to this logic. So here in the point of in the case of coding, you have to use one statement, fact equal to fact into I. You can take any variable. Suppose we are taking the two variable fact and I. So what happened here, this fact value you have to keep 1, and the I value you have to use it under the looping, and it should start with 1 up to the number itself. Suppose I am taking 4, so it start with 4 and its range, it will be between 1 and 4, so that your logic will work like 1 into 1, then it will work 1 into 2, 1 into 3 and 1 into 4, like that. So what happened, you are getting the answer here 1, 2, 3 and 4, and at the last you have to do the multiplication of all. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 4 into 3 is 12, then here 24. So we are getting exactly the same answer. So this logic you have to implement, and for the implementation you have to use this statement, fact equal to fact into I, where the fact value will be 1 in the every iteration and the I value should change from 1 to 4. Okay, like that. Or you can do it in reverse order, 4 to 1. It depends on you. Now here we will go into the editor and we will do the live programming. So here now I am in the editor, and now here we have to perform the coding for factorial of number. So straight away I am taking the variable n. I want only the integer value, I don't want decimal value. So then I am going to use input command, and under this we have to write the message. Our message is enter any number. So our message is enter any number, and suppose here we are expecting the value should go more than 0, but suppose if n exactly equals to 0, means user is entering 0 value, then in such a case we have to directly show our message is factorial is 1 if the value of the number is 0, and otherwise if n greater than 0, because we want the value n that should be greater than 0, then in such case we have to use here iteration. For that we need the for loop. For I in range, you can use the range concept here, and it should start with 1 up to n. For that you have to write here n plus 1, because in the range last value is less than 1. So if you know the range and the syntax of for loop, then you don't have problem here. If you don't know this, you just go through the previous tutorial from the Python tutorial series. So here in that iteration the value will start with 1 and the last value will be n. And then here you have to use the actual logic, fact equals to fact into I am taking the I. The meaning is that I value will continuously vary 1, 2, 3 up to the last number, and here the fact value should be 1. So we will initialize here. Now it will work out like 1 into 1, then that value will assign to fact. Then in the next step it will be 1 into 2, it will be 2, so fact value will be changed, it will be 2. Then in the next case it is 2 into 3, that is 6, so fact value will be 6. So in this way you will be getting answer here. So once this all iterations will be over, for the final result I am using that. So our message is factorial of number is fact, and this is our logic of the program. So once again I explain, if it is 0 you will get the message factorial is 1. If it is non-zero number greater than 0, then this range will be applicable for that, and fact equal to fact into I, and we are showing the fact value in the print statement. Now I just run the code. So here you have to enter any number. Suppose I am taking 4, so it is 24. So now I am doing it in the next attempt. If I write factorial of 0, then you see we are getting the two message, factorial is 1 and one more time factorial is 1. Why it is like that? Because if the number is 0 we are getting this message, and after that it will skip because the condition is false, so it will skip that portion, but at the last we are using this message, so once again it will print the factorial value. So for avoiding this you have to give indentation. So now it will come under this if, because if indentation start with here. Okay, so here we are putting the print. So what happen, if the n is 0 it will print factorial is 1, and then as it is not greater than 0, so it will skip the body of if. Now we just check the output. So here I am taking the same number, factorial is 0. Now you see factorial is 1, so only one message is coming. So in this way you can use this logic while writing, and this is the perfect coding for factorial of number. So I hope dear student you understood this logic. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Thank you.